Hey everyone, how you all doing tonight? Tonight I'm making a very special video and it's about what I do with my art projects. So I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna share this on FB, but then I had a feeling that the video would not survive that long of me sharing it on the platform. So I figured I'd do something different by showing this on my YouTube channel. So yeah, here we go. A couple days ago, I started working on a new art project, and I had these booklets that I had bought from Dollar General, and I was wondering what to do with them at first, and then as I saw them again, I had a good idea of what I can do. So I'm going to show you the one that I have with me, and tonight I got a feeling you're going to love this one. So hang tight as I show this to you all. It's going to be amazing. I created this book. I put together something on this booklet that you may love, and it talks about how I really enjoy my destination slash journey with a wonderful nonprofit organization that includes the absolute main key, which is autism. And this program has really made a difference for all loved ones on the spectrum. So prepare to be amazed as I show you what I'm reading to you guys tonight. I give to you as I show you. This is no other than the booklet I created. Yep, it's called My Journey with Autism Families Connecticut. Yes, sorry, I got the light in front, so I'll try to do as much as I can. Yep, Autism Families Connecticut, put together by no other than me, Mr. Denzel Kloss. Yep, get this close as you guys can see. I do apologize for the light in the way, but yeah, I'm showing this to you guys right now. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. It's gonna be like me reading the story to you guys as you enjoy this, so prepare to be amazed. So here we go. Yep. Introduction of the story. This is the story of my journey not only coming alive, but making a difference in the world, with autism being the absolute main key for change coming through the door as I rose, becoming a self advocate for the autism community and the beloved spectrum that matters to everyone. Allow me to tell you how this journey really begins, even though it's supposed to say begin, but yeah, you know what I mean. How this journey really begins as I was looking for a great purpose. I'll show you a picture of myself. Yep, right here, as you can tell. Yep, that's me. So yeah, yep. So here we go. I started volunteering at Autism Families Connecticut when I was in my mid 20s, going back when I was 25 years old. The program was an absolute safe haven for all individuals on the spectrum, children, teens, and young adults who love having a good time socializing with others who are just like them. Plus, I loved meeting with everyone, including the parents, who were always happy to see their children and loved ones be happy while having fun at Autism Families Connecticut. So, yeah, I'll show you the picture myself. Yep, yep. Yeah, I'll put it like this. Yep, this is me up here. Even though it's a picture of me doing a commercial for Goodwin, I got creative. So, yeah, yep, here we go. 2019 was the year I started volunteering at AFC, as I got to meet wonderful fellows who are so much loyal to the program, being a very huge game changer in the lives of autistic darlings who never get tired of Autism Families Connecticut, even with their fabulous fun events they have throughout every year, to engage and connect with the autism community who love feeling heard and cared for. So yeah, you know, 2019 was like the greatest year for me to start volunteering at Autism Families Connecticut. And ever since then, everyone needs a role model to look up to, especially someone on the autism spectrum. So yeah, this is what I call, yeah, it's like the way I see this. This is what I call um, create a moment that you can never ignore and not even erase. So yeah, so yeah, I love being the absolute role model for the autistic community because they know that someone on the spectrum can look to someone else that's going through the same thing or that has been in the same place before. So yeah, yeah. So I'll show you the other picture to this story. Yep, yep. Got some wonderful people at the top that I love, being together with. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I'll try to get as close as you guys can see. But yeah, you know what I'm doing. So yeah, yeah. Alrighty, here we go. The program, Autism Families Connecticut, the program was born in 2010 after it was put together by mother and daughter duo, Jackie Prosick and Leah Moon, who have a loved one who is on the autism spectrum. And their mission was to create a safe space program for all daughters on the spectrum who want to feel loved, included, seen, heard, accepted, even a sense of belonging that tells a story. Back then when autism was different, there weren't that many agencies that or fun activities for all adults on the spectrum that were like a sense of belonging. But when it came to AFC being put together by this mother and daughter tag team, you knew a difference was not only going to be made, a difference was going to come to the door and set the game straight in a different way. So, yeah, that was like the best thing that ever happened with AFC being born in the year 2010. And next thing you know, it continues to make a difference for all those on the autism spectrum. So, yeah, and I'm going to show you right here. This is the mother and daughter duo that put together AFC. Miss Jackie Prosick, right next to her mom, Leah Moon. I love seeing them all the time. Every time AFC does a fun event together, and everybody's just like glad to see them as ever. So yeah, so here we are right here. Yep, yep. One of the fellows I met that was always loyal to Autism Families Connecticut was Raymond Garino. I met him when I started volunteering at AFC. I had seen him before when I went to an event that was including the talk of the Super Bowl game happening years ago. It was back in early 2016. So yeah, he was with the program from the start, especially when it was first created as a safe haven organization. I remember coming in every Sunday to help out with AFC Sunday programs, and I always loved helping Ray out to get everything ready for the program to be started. Getting wonderful advice from while working. Even enjoy getting wonderful advice from while working together. Ray was like a wonderful lad. He was like the most caring individual that cared about everyone on the spectrum. When I started volunteering, my loyalty is to the autism community because, back then autism wasn't really heard or talked about enough. And I remember those days as ever. It was heard and talked about, but not heard and talked about enough. It felt like as if no one really gave a damn about those that felt like isolated, alone, non-existent, even abandoned as if you were never welcome where you were in society. So yeah. And when I met Ray, who was like very loyal to AFC, you know, it's like you're meeting wonderful fellows that do care about you, even if you go to their wonderful programs. So that was like what you never get tired of seeing and feeling as ever. So yeah, in a very good way. So here we go. Another fellow who has been loyal to Autism Families Connecticut is the Madam standing right next to Leah on her right, Madam Tiz Weber. I met Tiz when I was helping AFC with a Christmas party event that took place in late 2019. It was December. Yeah, it was fun meeting all fellows who are very loyal to the autism community and making a wonderful difference as ever when it comes to doing something fun and amazing for everybody to, participate and have a good time in. So yeah, she has been with AFC from the beginning when the program's shine was rising like the sun, every day with fun activities being displayed for families to have a good time at. Tiz is a wonderful madam. It's a wonderful madam to have in our AFC family. She's been very loyal. She talks about how she's always there. If you don't know this, Tiz works also at a company in West Hartford. I mean, wait, not West, in East Hartford that I know of, and I always pass by there. It's the Pratt and Whitney building where they put together fun stuff. I mean, wonderful stuff that relates to flights being taken care of. So yeah, that's what it is with her working at the Pratt and Whitney company. So yeah, you know what that is as you pass through on right as you're passing through as you're leaving I want to say leaving as you're like passing through where there's the Rebel Dog area and the related to it is Goodwin University. So yeah, definitely. The best part The best part about the fun events put together by AFC is they come with famous people who always show absolute support for our nonprofit organization with their presence, generosity, and support for the autism community, like former WSSB news anchor Nicole Lepa, who was always right behind us with her love and support for our beautiful program related to the autism community. Yeah, Nicole Lepa has been a very wonderful, huge supporter to Autism Families Connecticut, and I will tell you this: she's not the only one that's ever so. But she was always there for AFC whenever they put together wonderful events like the gala or anything type to continue having the programs of Autism Families Connecticut shine like you've never shine as if you could see and never ignore. So that was like it's always good to have wonderful and famous people come and show your support of where you are, supporting a great cause that matters to you as ever. So yeah. I love being an absolute role model for the autism community, with many youngsters looking up to me as I am a fellow with autism, as it runs in my family to tell the truth. Autism back then, I remember finding out about my diagnosis. It was summer 2009. I was heading into a nightmare known as I would say, but I'm heading into the ninth grade. There's going to be a reckoning, and when I found out about my diagnosis of autism at the age of 15, I was very surprised and relieved because now I could be my own character versus someone trying to change me to be who they want me to be. And, I'd rather be my own versus someone trying to pigeonhole me to be what they want me to be in their vision. And I always love being my own character versus someone trying to tell you that you're not going to be your own character. You're going to be the character that I want you to be. I like to be my own character so the world can see what it means to continue breathing more versus the opposite of breathing more. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. 2022, the year 2022 was a was a fabulous year with me invited to the state capitol to talk about how autism, in my view, has made me embrace my differences in a good way, where everyone can do the same with the truth coming alive. Plus, I was having a great time livening up the whole crowd that loved every minute of my speech. I told all the loves, be your own character that makes a great difference versus the opposite of full versus the opposite full of force. Everyone understood my inspirational message. Yeah. I was telling everybody as I was trying to get the crowd livened up when I spoke at the Capitol for the first time in 2022. That was during the time when we were slowly coming back from COVID. But yeah, during the year 2022, spoke at the Capitol, told them that you are more than welcome to be your own character, especially those on the spectrum who felt as if they couldn't be their own character because where they were was always like just marginalizing the rules just the way it should be versus someone trying to be their own character. Next thing you feel like them being their own character is just gonna demolish what you got going on. The way I see this, everyone gets to be their own character, especially when it comes to autistic fellows and daughters like myself. So yeah. But yeah, I will never forget this moment. 2022 was like an unbelievable year with me speaking at the state capitol, and I will never forget that as ever. Hold on. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, yeah. Let me keep it moving. Yeah. Here's another moment I'll never forget from 2022. Summer 2022 was fantastic when I got to join my favorite madam and slash co-founder of Autism Families Connecticut, Leah Moon, on television as we appeared on WTNH Channel News 8, discussing about how Autism Families Connecticut has made a great and amazing difference when it comes to putting together fun slash activities no one would ever ignore. To tell the truth, I had a big blast being on TV, as the second photo had me and Leah in our matching uniforms with blue as our good color. Don't we look fabulous? I'll show you a picture. Yeah, this is me right now. I'll show you right. This is me right next to the co-founder of Autism Families Connecticut. And here's the both of us outside the studio in um, our matching blue shirts representing Autism Families Connecticut. So yeah. And also, before I read the next page, let me show you a few more that I had passed. So hold on, if I can. Yeah, this is me speaking at the state capitol in 2022. Also, we have me engaging with the youngsters coming to our wonderful Sunday programs. Yeah, see right here with me. And we have a few others up here who love coming to our Sunday programs, and it has really made a difference when it comes to them socializing as we know it. So yeah, definitely. Hold on, I just want to go back. Yeah, this is Tiz Weber standing right next to Miss Leah Moon at a special event in late 2023. Turn over to the other side, and this is Jackie and Leah in the photo with with former WSSB news anchor Miss Nicole Nalepa. So yeah, she was a big supporter, and I feel like she still is when it comes to the autism community. So yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh yes, hold on. Yeah, now I know where I left off. So yeah. There is one tradition related to AFC that draws everyone together, and that would be our beloved golf fundraiser events we have every year in the summertime. Sometimes in different seasons, but really held in summer season with truth be told. With truth be told. Also, we have people help us out with our golf fundraiser event before, even though I meant to say as yeah, I did say yeah. So I was gonna keep it. Even though I have met most of them and definitely all who have played a wonderful role. Try when I first met Kelly and Cheryl, who mattered to me. So I'll show you. Right here, we have two madams in the orange jacket. This is from the 2022 golf fundraiser event that took place in October. Yeah, we have Kelly Kelly and Cheryl that always helped out. They were loyal to helping us out with the fundraiser event. So yeah, it's always wonderful seeing those two. I even keep in touch with them as we continue doing our golf fundraiser events. I know they haven't done in the last few years, but they're probably doing other stuff. But I always kept in touch with them as this was still going on. So yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm good. Yeah, the memories with AFC are never ignored, even when you have so much fellows who come and help us out with the programs, being a wonderful getaway for all autistic darlings who love and adore AFC so much. Even the staff I love are phenomenal, such as Alicia, who's like a very big help to AFC. We have Terry, the program director. We have Janine, who I met when I started volunteering for AFC. Even Taylor, who has also been a very big help when it comes to setting up programs or anything fun going on. So yeah, tells it all. So there we go. This is me with the crew, the AFC fellows. You have the staff at a Christmas party back in late 2023. We have Terry, Alicia, yeah, and they have some others that are also helping out too. So yeah, just showing you guys as I continue this. And there's me with my Christmas Santa hat. So yeah, you know that for sure. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, just checking my nose. Yeah, I'm blowing my nose after this. So yeah. Also, here's another one. Also, we have two news fellows in our AFC family. You're gonna love this one. We have two news fellows in our AFC family. NBC Connecticut's weather reporter, Mr. Bob Maxton, who I've met before, and I see him every year when we do our golf fundraiser events. And this madam you all know as ever, WFSB darling, Miss Renee Danino, who I never get tired of running into. She rules 110%. I know Renee. I mean, she's phenomenal. She's amazing. And I'm going to show you the picture of them right now as just making sure everything's good. Yeah. As I turn this to you guys. So here we go. Yep. Mr. Bob Maxson and Miss Renee Danino. That's her with Tiz at a special event related to AFC. And there's Mr. Bob Maxson with somebody that used to work with AFC before she moved on to other stuff. So yeah. Her name is Maria. So yeah. But wanted to show this to you guys. So yeah, wonderful event. Definitely. So yeah, we also have two wonderful news fellows who matter to us in our AMC tribe/family. So yeah. All right, my friends. I feel like we're getting closer, so hang tight. Yeah. Alrighty. Here's some quotes I wrote down as I looked them up to add into this booklet. So keep your eyes open as we know it. So yeah, here we go. Autism is not a tragedy. Ignorance is the tragedy. Dr. Carrie Magro. I feel like, yeah, that may have been her, but it might be from someone, but I feel like it's mostly from her. Here's another one. Acceptance is the key to unlocking the potential of every person. Temple Grandin. You know her as ever. She's a legend, an absolute legend. My autism isn't what makes me stand out. It's what makes me unique. Miss Rachel Barcelona. I have autism, and that's okay. It doesn't make me any less of a person. Mr. Stephen Shore. And here's the one I wrote down at the end. Autism is not a disease. Don't try to cure us. Try to understand us. Mr. Brian R. King. So I'll show you the image as I show you the quotes. Yep. Hope you guys can see. And you see a mother I know and her daughter loving AFC as ever. So yeah. Try to be careful here, definitely. And then I'll flip to the other side. Yep. There's me with the rest of the AFC crew as I hold up my USA flag. This took place back in the summertime of 2024 as we continue doing our golf fundraiser event. We're almost at the end. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. We even love receiving great donations from wonderful people who care about our wonderful programs of Autism Families Connecticut, which really brings a big, lovely, and beautiful smile to all our faces, knowing hope is still alive in the air. So yeah. So, a lot of people love raising money and continue to donate to us for our autism programs to keep going. So it's always been a wonderful thing to enjoy. And I love how the generosity continues on when it comes to giving back. So definitely, as you can tell. Yep. So I'll show you the picture right here. This, I believe, is from last year. We had a wonderful youngster who had bar mitzvah, and she raised so much money that she donated to us Autism Families Connecticut to keep the programs going. That really continue to make a difference for all daughters on the spectrum. So I thank her for that, and that was like the best thing that ever happened to keep the programs going. And a difference is always made when it comes to programs or anything fun that relates to all fellows on the autism spectrum. So yeah. We're almost at the end, my friend. So here we go. Last year in November, which is very true, Autism Families Connecticut celebrated a lovely milestone, and it was 15 years of being a great nonprofit organization in the autism community. We celebrated the 15th anniversary of our event because of our wonderful program that has made a difference in the lives of all children on the autism spectrum. And it's such a wonderful event. The 15th anniversary, yeah, it was 15 years of being a great nonprofit organization in the autistic community. The 15th anniversary celebration was fabulous, and it took place in the Pond House in West Hartford, Connecticut. The Pond House I've heard before. It had never been, but I went there for the first time when AFC had their 15th anniversary event going on. So yeah, it was brilliant. It was wonderful. Just makes you want to say, there's a reason why we say good times and great memories. It was an enchanting night / moment to remember for all of us. I was beyond proud to be part of a tremendous memory made magically. So here we go. At the end, I show you just a group photo of everybody in their awards. I got one too. You might see me in the back with mines holding. You might see, yeah. You may see me with mines holding up. If not, that's okay. You might see something with me on my, yeah, on my sweater. So yeah, but it was a wonderful event. Celebrating 15 years of Autism Families Connecticut being an absolute difference maker in the lives of all darlings with autism. So it just really gave me a warm moment to enjoy in the enchanting way. It was like our absolute masquerade not only came alive, not only came true, but it definitely came to exist. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, I hold this closer as you guys can see. Yep. All right, my friends. There you have it. That was the story of my journey with Autism Families Connecticut. I hope you enjoyed this. You're more than welcome to watch the whole thing, see how I told you everything about this. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very special video. I just want to say thank you for your time. And I know you would love to watch this again. Have everyone remember what it's like to come to a safe haven that really cares about you, especially when the safe haven is for all autism, all darlings with autism. Autistic darlings deserve a safe haven. Call it a masquerade moment to remember. So yeah, and a home to feel loved, cared for, even accepted, even like be welcomed in. So yeah. Other than that, I want to say thank you for your time, loves. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna get ready for bed, but I just want to say thank you for your time and have a good night, everybody.